Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at Storm. But first, if you're just finding my channel and you want to stay up to date on everything Marvel Strike Force, consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell to stay up to date. Alright, so here is her kit. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this right now. As you can see, I got her to Gear Tier 10. Level 65, and as far as the abilities go, I went ahead and leveled up Shocking Blow and Storm of Century first. So let's go ahead and take a look at Shocking Blow. So this one right here is just her primary attack, 180% damage once you get her to level 6, and then if charged, you do additional damage to adjacent targets for 130% damage, which is cool. This is also the attack that's going to give you the +1 charge each time she does a hit to a maximum of 15. Now, one thing I didn't realize earlier, once you get her up to ability level 7, you're going to be able to increase the maximum charges by 20, which is insane because in a minute you're going to see how much of an impact that really has. Next is Ice Storm. Now, I didn't put a whole lot into this, and I haven't used this a lot, but it's an interesting attack. So attacks all targets for 120% damage in its current form, and then a 40% chance to apply slow. And if it's charged, you get a chance to apply slow is increased by 10% per charge. So right now it's at 40%. If I want 100% chance to slow, then all I need to do is build up 6 charges. With the stun, it's a 10% chance no matter what. You don't have the ability to upgrade that or improve that percentage as you level up. So you need to get at least 10 charges in order to do 100% stun to each target. With that, let's go ahead and take a look, scroll this down just a little bit more too, just to highlight this. So this attack is 100% extra focus and cannot be dodged. So again, I haven't used this one a whole lot, and I didn't level this one up first because this next one, Storm of the Century, is what I'm putting a lot of effort into because it does so much damage. As you can see at level 6, attacks all targets for 100% damage, and that damage is increased by 90% per charge, so 90% times 15. Wow, and then if you go ahead and put the orange ability materials in there and you get 20 charges total, that's insane. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what she looks like in a couple raids. I'm going to show you in Ult 5, and then I'm going to show you in Thanos, just to kind of highlight what she can really do. Now, at this level, I really don't recommend that you put her into Ultimus 5, only because if you're doing Ultimus 5 and you're able to auto battle through that, then you're not going to be able to get her charges up very quickly. You're going to be taking those nodes down so quickly that it's going to take you just about until you get to the boss before you get her fully charged. So at least you'll have her for the boss node, but it's just really inefficient in my opinion. Alright, really quick, taking a look at her health. She's at 44k health and 4,860 for her base damage. Her armor just barely over 1,000. Focus is decent at 1473. And then her speed right there is at 17. So, and then if you take a look at Ride the Wind here, you can see she has a 40% chance to apply speed up to X-Men and X-Force allies, and a 30% chance to grant assist now to herself or random X-Force or X-Men. I can get that up to a 60% speed up and a 50% assist now. Alright, so that's her kit, and again, she's at 3 stars. I really like having my guys up to 4 stars or more before I take them into a raid, but she does pretty decent. In the Ult 5, she does really well, and then in the Thanos, I've really paired her up with some people to help her longevity and keep her alive there. So let's go ahead and jump into an Ult 5 really quick. Just to kind of show you how she moves here. So I'm going to go ahead and take Quake out and put her in. That's what I typically do. I passed her. Where'd she go? There she is. Alright, so let's go ahead and go in there. And I have it on ×3, so let's go ahead and stun her. Do her attack, so she's doing about 8,000 damage there. Seems to be on par with everybody else. Yondu is just a damage fiend, so let's go ahead and speed everybody up. And for her, I'm going to target this guy here. No, I can't because of that. So we'll just take care of that. Get rid of that. Then we'll go back over and take care of these guys. Boom, there's her adjacent attack. 8,000 to him, 5,000 to the other. Yondu with his 14k crit. Alright. So as you can see, we can burn through this pretty quick. I'm not going to use her abilities in here. I'm going to use her abilities in Thanos. But I really like pairing her up with Black Widow, just to keep her speed up. Then obviously Night Nurse and a decent tank in there, and a huge damage dealer with Yondu. We're gonna do some stun on Star-Lord there. Oh, that was nice. That was a good chain by Black Widow there. Go ahead and bring Storm in there. And Storm is in the wrong spot, but that'll be fine for now. Just clear that. Do a heal. And then let's get everybody else taken care of here. Didn't do much in the way of damage there. Okay, we'll do this and hope that we clear out these other two with the adjacent attacks. We got two of them out of the way. Clear that. So she keeps up pretty decently, even though she is a 3-star. I'm hoping to get her to a 4-star by the end of the event. So that's how she does in the Ultimus 5. So let's go ahead and go into the Thanos here. And come up to this node here. This node here, I typically have some issues. Now, in here, what I did is I actually died on the node that I'm currently sitting on right now, and I rezzed everybody. And I had full charge on Storm. And when I resurrected her, when I healed everybody and then went back into this node, she retained her 15 charges, which was really cool. So so she's ready for this node, and I do like using this attack on this node here. So I'm going to go in there. We got everybody where I want them in the spots. I keep Night Nurse and Storm on the opposite end that I have my tank. And then let's just go in there and see what this does as far as damage. Now that I've leveled it up a little bit. I've cleared this out before, but let's go ahead and see what we got here. So I am going to... let's do a stun on somebody here. I think we're going to do it on him so he doesn't do an ability block. There's a nice chain. And then here we go with her Storm. Let's see what kind of damage we do. Boom! That was awesome. All right. Then we're going to just go ahead and clear these guys out. That's just a one-shot deal right there. Thanos 3, she did some good damage. I'm going to have to watch the replay when I watch this video again to find out what the damage was, because it looked like she did 33,000 damage. And if that's the case, holy cow, that's amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I should have probably did a heal on that, but I didn't. Let's do a speed up. So I'm going to save charges up. I'm going to work through the rest of the Thanos raid, and what I want to do is I want to see what kind of damage that does on Thanos when I get to the boss. So if I do that before I get this video out, I'll definitely include that. But let's go ahead and take care of her here. Alright, so there we go. So as you can see, Storm does pretty well. Now just some opinions here that I have. So with the time that I've been able to spend with her and leveling her up and working her through the different raids, I really don't, at this level for me anyway, it's a waste for me to take her into Ultimus 5 just because we clear the nodes so quickly, and it's really not worth the time to hold back her ultimate I don't use her in the Ultimus 5. I do use her in Thanos here, as you can see, and I plan on using her in Ultimus 6. Now, my Alliance, we've been able to hit 30% the last couple weeks in a row, which is great. And that was without me having my Storm leveled up. So by the time we do Ultimus 6 again this weekend, I really want to see what kind of damage she does in that raid. So I'm really looking forward to that. So my opinions on Storm is I think she's very much worth it. I think early on a lot of people had some concerns about how long it takes to build up that charge. But again, when you're dealing with lower level raids, I believe that concern is valid. But when you're in the higher level raids and you're able to get her ultimate up, like I said, on this lane that I run up to Thanos, I can get her ultimate up twice. I use it on this lane here. I mean, not lane, but I use it on this node here to clear that node out, because that one sometimes gives me some problems. And then between here and Thanos, so the next two nodes will get me another 15 charges on Storm. I mean, I think by the time I finish this node, I was up to 3 or 4 charges, so I'll be able to easily get the rest of it. And with the damage she did in this node here, I mean, can you imagine once that gets up to 20 charges, it'll easily clear that board off. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, I do not think that Storm is a very good character at all for Blitz or for Arena. Those matches just go too quickly in order for her to build up her charges. And even though you can build up her charges in there, you can probably get to 3 or 4, but the damage that she does from them really isn't a lot. So I did do some playing in there, and I really don't think she's a good character for that. Those of you who've been watching my channel, I've made this comment a few different times. My focus really in this game is on the raids. I want to build the perfect raid team, and I want that raid team to just mow through the different raids. Now, what the developers are doing with this game and making us use different traits in order to get through different nodes, it's a little bit difficult, but it does allow some interchangeability, which is great. So I'd be interested to find out, those of you who have unlocked her and got her leveled up a little bit, what do you think? What's your opinion on her abilities and her viability in the raids that you've taken her into? And has anybody found a good way to make her work in the Blitz and the Arena? All right, and that's what I have for you tonight. That was Storm. Really good character. I love her in the raids, not so much in Blitz and Arena. But I will definitely continue to work on this character because I'm having a lot of fun with her, and she just does massive damage. So thank you everybody for stopping by and taking a look at the video. If you liked it, let me know by hitting the like button and sharing your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.